It's cold in Winnipeg, so I've dressed for my homeland.
Well, let's talk about what brings you back to your new homeland. It seems you're home away from homeland. Let's talk about Survivor 50 here. Because when you and I spoke after your exit, I'd asked you, the next time you came out, if there was another time, would you be more of Genevieve the player or Genevieve the person, right? This was your entire balance. You had said that you would be fine cutting people now that you understand the inherent emotions therein with doing so.
Yes.
Do you feel like that's the same thing? What is your headspace approaching this all?
I love that I said that, because now I don't have to contradict myself, because that is exactly how I feel as I sit here sweaty, pumped to be talking to you, is that everyone here knows the deal, and it's not personal, or it shouldn't be. I can't control how they're gonna interpret it, but I know, one, I want to connect more with people, and two, yes, it does not feel good to get voted out, but I would rather you get voted out than me get voted out, and I don't feel bad about that fact. No apologies there.
Yeah, I mean, what's also interesting about returning player seasons, though, is how much emotions are baked in, just due to, yes, everyone's, maybe some have not, but we'll get into it, maybe most people have been voted out before, but now there's this idea of these relationships that come baked in, too. So is there something you already anticipate, maybe another, moral quandary at hand, perhaps, for 50?
The great thing for me is I have no friends on this cast. Not no friends, period. Not no friends, period. But I can see why you might have interpreted it that way.
Never. You're a queen bee.
But as I look around, I'm pretty sure it's only me, Jonathan, and Chrissy who haven't played with someone else on this cast before. So there's a lot of history with everybody else, and I'm not sure, is it history like it's your best friend and so you've got their back, or is it history like it's your ex and so you've got a score to settle? I don't know. And I'm hoping that just coming in neutral gives me an opportunity to like build a positive connection with people. And listen, there may be friendships, that is very scary to me, but you can't split the check with your friends, so
yeah. I mean, yeah, to that point, yes, while you are coming in without necessarily anyone from your season, you are coming in with people having just recently watched your season. What do you think the perception of yourself coming in is going to be from all these players, given what they saw in 47?
I think people are going to expect me to be pretty standoffish. No? Is that the wrong... Listen, you tell me. Because I don't know. What's your perception of me?
Well, I think that,
if you didn't know me.
Well, I think it's watching that arc, though. Like, yes, maybe starting off, it's like, oh my god, what she did to Keyshawn, what she did to Saul. But I think by the end, especially how you fought your way up from the bottom, like, it's an interesting situation, because I think, you can speak to this maybe for or against. Like, I think you were regarded as one of the players that people were like, oh, if she made it to the end, she would have won. That's certainly a reputation that some people might have coming out here, and it might work for or against them on a returning player season.
Yes, well, thank you. That is lovely.
Yeah, of course.
I am hoping, as much as 47 is in recent memory, and maybe some of those things about me, 48 is super fresh. Let's focus on 48, because there's 3 of them, so you don't need to worry about me. Let's talk about the 48ers, because they are so scary, and I am just little old me. I've got no one. A sweaty girl from Canada. I am not something to be worried about.
I know that you are making the very healthy choice of not being very tuned into social media of it all, but do you feel that might not connect you to groups that are consistently going to these parties and posting photos together?
Yes, it's tough, because let me be very clear. Every time I go on social media, I put down my phone, a long time after I would have intended to put down my phone had I been conscious of the time I was spending, and I just feel worse about myself. So I don't like to spend much time on social media, but now that I'm out here, I am wondering, and I'm a little insecure of is that going to work against me? Because people have this ability to connect now. There are good parts to social media, including being able to connect and converse with people who aren't in your immediate vicinity. And if I'm limited to my immediate vicinity, that's the survivor population in Winnipeg.
Very true.
Which is me. And I can't help me much more than one vote. So, yeah, I am worried that, like, being a private person might not help me out here. But I don't know. Every disadvantage has its advantages.
Sometimes
Ted Lasso.
There we go. Sometimes quite literally here. What is your sort of mentality for starting the game out? Because you almost kind of started 47 like it was like your second time playing, where you're like, all right, you gotta go. Like, it's not, not personal, just business. Now that it actually is your second time out, is this a similar mentality you're gonna adopt?
See, you say I started 47 like that, but you're talking about episode 4.
I guess that's true. Yeah. You're coming out party.
I mean, I guess one of the great things about being the Purple Princess of 47 is no one knows how I started the game.
That's
except
true.
for the people who were out there with me.
Who are not here.
But no, it was bad. So I don't want to start that way again. But early days is what I'm worried about. Because I think your relationships, your voting blocks, the people who come in with you from your season, that's going to protect you in the early days. Because if you're someone from 48 or 46, David vs. Goliath or Heroes vs. Villains, you've got people that played with you, and so maybe I don't say your name to any of those people, and it sort of whittles down the group that you can say without worrying that they've got an advocate amongst the cast. And people can look at me and rightfully guess that I probably don't have a Genevieve advocate out there. So my name is a pretty low risk name to throw out at the beginning of the game. And so I'm gonna have to get to quick work at making friends and connections, because I think I'm most vulnerable in the beginning of the game. And later in the game, I think those friendships will matter less as it gets a little more cutthroat. But I'm cutthroat from day one.
There we go.
Or am I? You don't know.
Exactly. Let's talk about prep here between your two seasons.
No,
I'm
so
Genevieve.
worried you're going to ask me about this. No, skip past the next one.
You're pleading the fifth. Did you practice fire making? Genevieve!
I did practice fire making. That was like so many I did. It's probably suspicious. I practiced fire making a little bit. Enough to know that if I had a whole day to practice, I could do it.
Okay. All right.
But, and just for you, have you played Expedition 33? Have you heard
You've
about
gotta
it?
be fucking
But do you know what I'm talking about?
I've heard the game. Yes.
Okay. I didn't play it because I was specifically for you. I was like, I'm not going there again. But I made my husband download it and played it, and I watched him. I meant to not, but it's like, when someone's watching a TV show and you're like, I'm not interested. You walk by and you like catch like a line of dialogue and you're like, oh, it's interesting. You turn, and then before you know it, you're leaning, and before you know it, you're sitting. And before I knew it, it was like there's 4 hours that I could have been doing something else that I was like, this game is amazing. So as soon as I get home, I would highly recommend it. It looks amazing.
There we go. Shout out to Mark.
Shout out to Mark!
Getting it through.
Shout out to Mark and video games and being unprepared.
Well, let's talk about the other people around you here. Let's prepare to assess the competition. I'm gonna play a game with you.
Oh no.
Friend or foe.
Oh.
We're gonna go person by person. You give me if they're a friend, someone that you would want to work with in the game, or a foe, someone either you feel like you're not vibing with, or someone that you could assess as someone to get rid of.
Gut instinct, because I literally have no friends out here, so they would. But I don't want to call them all foes. It's gonna be gut instinct. No one take it personally.
There we go. I love the disclaimer. Very, very lawyer of you. Like, all right, here's the legalese.
Disclaimer.
All right, let's start from the beginning here. Jenna Lewis.
Oh, friend. Good vibes. Great vibes. Great vibes.
All right.
Never spoken a word to her, but great vibes.
How about Colby?
Foe.
Oh, why?
He's no Jenna.
Enough said. How about Stephanie?
Friend.
Okay, nice. Let's go to Suri.
Foe.
Why the hesitation?
Because I can't tell if my like initial impression of vibes is like influenced by an intimidation factor. So it's probably more me than her, but I'd say foe.
How about Ozzy?
Friend.
Any just like vibes you're picking up from him, or is it previous?
I'm just
record?
going like hunch right now. Oh, that's a good point. Let me be clear. This is not from what I've seen. This is like in leading up to the game and the like exposure that I've had to people, which is like I haven't spoken to them, but it's just the initial vibe of how people present, like nonverbal body language, communication. That's what I'm going off of right now.
Okay.
So almost nothing.
Yeah.
These are not well-informed opinions.
Well, how about Coach then, from that perspective?
Friend.
Ooh, you lit up when you spoke about him.
Yeah.
What is it about him?
And Jenna, like, the vibes are so good to me. I mean, it's so subjective, but yeah.
How about Aubrey?
You know what? If you asked me yesterday, I would have said foe, but today, the vibes are friend.
What was she doing yesterday that's different?
I had a good breakfast sandwich this morning. I don't know. I friend vibes today.
Okay. How about Chrissy?
Friend. Because I was a Chrissy fan. So this is one where, yes.
All right, let's get to our David versus Goliath block here.
All friend.
All friend.
Mike. I have such complicated feelings about Mike being here.
Okay, talk to me about that.
Not this Mike.
Oh, thank you. Hashtag not all mics.
Okay. I am worried that people are not going to want to vote him out. And I'm worried he's, in addition to having the benefits that come with people from your season and being in the community longer, so having the opportunity to make more connections, I'm worried because of the White Lotus of it all, people are not going to want to vote him out. And I'm like, maybe let's get him out extra early. Like, let's get him out before the game even starts then. You know what I mean? Like, it's not too soon to get rid of someone that no one wants to get rid of.
And so Angelina and Christian is just easy friend for both of you? Both of them?
Yeah. Angelina, the only thing that makes me nervous about Angelina is that I'm wearing this beautiful coat. And, you know, I could just hear already, Genevieve.
Would you give to her? You would. That's the Canadian.
You didn't even
in
have to ask. Of course I would.
I mean, there's a part of you that's like, I kind of want the trend to continue, but no, this is the Canadian in you.
If she asked, I wouldn't offer it. I might, but I would want her to ask me, and then I would give it to her. Yeah.
What about Rick Devens?
Ooh, friend.
What's with the pause there?
Because I didn't think that I would say friend. Having watched him, I didn't think we would click. But then out here, I'm optimistic that we will click.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into your beloved new era. Let's start with Jonathan.
Well, I hope he's on my tribe. I'll tell you that much. Because if he's not, how are we ever gonna win? Like, he's huge. He's huge.
Yeah.
In real life, he is huge.
And so is that...
Have you met him yet?
Oh,
he's
yeah.
Huge.
Oh, yeah. He's a
huge.
massive person.
Yeah.
How about D?
Friend.
Okay. Someone to, fellow,
I said
friend.
I wanted to play like her for season 40. Like, we get asked who you want to play with, blah, blah, blah. And I gave, you probably know this, like, different answers for every interview because it's just like I'm a mood-driven person. But she was one answer that I gave over and over again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure your bio is like, I could beat D on one day and Cindy on another day.
Wow. You have such a good memory.
Yeah, listen, I when it's an incredible person I get the chance to, I remember every second of our time together.
Sure. You got the tapes.
You
did your homework.
Maybe just a little bit. How about Emily?
Friend.
Have you interacted with her or D at all?
I've met Emily at one Rob Has a Podcast.
Right.
And, yeah. D, no.
Let's get into 46. Charlie.
My knee-jerk reaction was friend, but I think foe.
Interesting. What's making you kind of change your tune?
I don't know. My gut. My knee said one thing and my gut said another.
Yeah, your body parts need to check up, I think.
I was like, oh my god. Friend or foe? Yeah, this...
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see. When people open their mouth, then I'll really know.
How about...
When people cast their vote.
That's the thing.
Then I'll really know.
Words mean so much until you put pen to parchment.
Yeah.
How about Q?
I love chaotic men. Friend.
I was gonna say it's the
Best
Andy in him.
friend.
Ooh.
No, I'm kidding. Who would be my best friend? Jenna. She doesn't know it yet.
Is it just because of the confluence of names, Jenna and Genevieve?
Oh my god, yes, I'm a narcissist. That must be it. Oh my gosh. No, her vibes are amazing. You'll see, like, the vibes are amazing.
All right, so how about Tiffany?
Okay. Friend, but also foe, because out of everyone here, I am most afraid of Tiffany. Tiffany and Joe.
Tell me why.
Because I think Tiffany and Joe are exactly the type of people who would win a season like this. Because, we've got the 49ers who stand out because we don't know them.
Right.
And they've seen all of us. So there's that. And then you've got, like, sort of these survivor figureheads, larger than life. Suri, Ozzy, Colby will put on this end of the spectrum. And everyone's going to be looking at them for other reasons. So there's people that draw attention, and then there's people in the middle who are capable and clever and strong, but are just sort of in this sweet spot where you might overlook them and find yourself leaving the game before they do. And I think Tiffany and Joe are the type of players who can play with old era, new era, any group of people, and they're going to be difficult to get rid of, and that's why I'm afraid of them.
So you spoke about Joe. Let's talk about some of the other people from 48.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Camilla?
Friend. She just seems so likable.
Fellow Canadian?
That must be it.
Yeah, exactly. What about Kyle?
Friend. Good vibes. See why he won, right?
Yeah,
like, oh
exactly.
How do I bottle that up? Give him some Kyle vibes,
You mentioned the 49ers before. What's your sense of one or both of them at this moment?
Well, I saw the trailer. I don't remember if she spoke in it, but he did, because it made a lasting impression on me. The Riz God.
So are you going to genuflect to the altar of the Riz God, or is that something you're going to dispel?
I don't generally get along well with men who add God to their name. I mean, I haven't met many who do.
I was going to say, what's the number on the list there, Genevieve?
But maybe that's not fair, because maybe he's gonna fall into this bucket of, like, chaotic men who I find fascinating in, like, a clinical way. I don't like. Listen, I am not standing on a soapbox saying that, so please don't get me wrong. But yeah.
Looking at this cast, what's one player you wish had come out here for Survivor 50?
Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's probably for the best, because if Jerry was out here, I would just be like, oh, sorry, Jeff, let me interrupt this marooning, walk over, bend the knee, I love you.
Yeah, exactly. Jerry God is my one exception.
Yeah, Jerry God. Yeah, women who had God to their name, now, them's my people.
When it comes to returning players, sometimes we have people come in who have not won the game before with some tenets from the person who did win their season that they want to incorporate into their own game. Is there anything from your, beloved frenemy, Rachel, that you were trying to bring into Genevieve 2.0?
We were at an event, and another former Survivor player who's not here sort of described Rachel as someone she felt like she's known her whole life, and me as someone who she would do what I say, because I'm intimidating. And I want to channel more of that, like, you've known me your whole life, safe, warm space to be comfortable. I will still try to turn on the do what I say when it comes to tribal, but I want people to feel comfortable with me and go along with what I want because they want to, not because they're, like, intimidated by me.
Right, so this idea of, like, oh, I want to make moves with you because I have so much fun with you, as opposed to, like, all right, if this person wants to do it, I guess I'm just gonna go with the go with the grain.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be wanted.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Well, to finish things off, you know how I typically end these things: the celebrity or fictional character loved one. So last time you said Dumbledore. Do you want to double Dumbledore down, or do you want to pick somebody else?
No, I don't want to double Dumbledore down.
That seems like a URL that, like, could get blacklisted.
Okay, I'm distracted. Okay, think. Oh my gosh. Who do I want? I want Joy from Inside Out.
That's amazing.
That's a great movie too. If you
Yeah.
haven't seen it, everybody go watch it.
It's like so incredible. But yeah, I would imagine, especially in situations like this, and especially if you were talking about sort of like the struggles of those early days, like you need that bottled up vim and vigor to get you through it.
Exactly. Yes. Or Amy Poehler or Leslie Knope or any version of
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You know.
Well, this was a joy. This always is a joy.
Oh, but you're good. You're good.
This is RHAP. We know reality TV.